Oh, look at this. You're going to be so happy, Jesse.
Instalock Reyna.
Never happens in any of my games.
Instalock Reyna. In competitive play. Is that even good?
I've
read a lot of discourse about it, and we'll see. IP was a very commanding performance last round, so he's probably feeling himself. And what better agent to feel yourself on than Reyna?
This is Reyna, the agent that should be banned for life from every game.
Doug knows me as a certified Reyna hater.
Well, I mean, you're not alone in this.
Is that the real Yay?
Is it? No, it can't be. Don't do that. He's in Reykjavik.
Is that Yay?
Well, the winners have a problem.
2 Reynas.
No.
The unthinkable. 2 Reynas, 2 Jets.
2 Reynas, 2 Jets. Get your seatbelts on, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a ripper.
This is something. Okay, so we had Hyper pick up the operator late in the game with the last winners round and did some work, arguably. Enough work to maybe be on the chamber this round? I guess we'll wait and see. I really like that pick, though.
So are they going to go 3-op or is it going to be 2-op? Is it going to be Jet Chamber?
I think Chamber is only going to be opping when they have their ultimate here. And I think you just give the op to Jet every single time. That being said, Witter feels like a new name to me. But we got them locked in on the Jet here, going into Haven.
Like it's a double duelist?
Unknown army, not only unknown in name, but also unknown to us. The first game that we will be casting with them. I've heard they are hot off a 13-11 win. Unbelievably close game. We heard a lot of hooting and hollering.
Hooting and hollering, yes.
In the other room.
Here we go.
Probably a lot of hype moments. Sad I missed that one. Who we got on what side here?
Yeah.
Unknown army.
Was that a sheriff?
Attacking? I am confused. Hyper. Okay, they're defending. The winners are defending this round. We got the quick rotate setup from Chamber. Just kidding. No, we don't. Just kidding. Yes, we do.
So, okay. So the one with that's a sheriff.
On Chamber?
No, on Whiter.
Oh.
On unknown armies with
Whiter, Jet, Sheriff. This is
question mark?
Bold. I like this actually. Who did Whiter play on their split game? Was that the Sky? That must have been the Sky, because I think Metro CC played. We have an insanely aggro push from Whiter. Oh my god, 3-stack out A main. Unfortunately, you're going to guess incorrectly. We're already on C getting frags.
And the bomb's down. 3v3 on the retake here.
Complete role switcheroo. Defenders are attacking. Attackers are defending. We got the retake. I'm going to miss a shot there with the Sheriff.
3v2.
IP quicking up a quick frag coming through tunnels. Are you going to check wood? Are you going to check behind you?
Oh.
Not fast enough.
Get the Sheriff.
Jet run around through into window.
Unknown army.
Wow. That was... I mean, 33% chance to guess correctly. I don't take those odds.
No, but I love the chutzpah.
The absolute ferocity.
Okay, what I found interesting though is the last 2 players standing in Unknown Army were the duelists.
That's true.
And they weren't being casual about hanging back and waiting for them to be softened up.
You heard it here first, guys. Also, this is a wacky buy. We have a full save first round. Spectre, half armor, second round on the eco.
But it's on IP.
What sort of Reyna shenanigans are we witnessing right now? When we saw the Instalock Reyna in an organized play match, I was expecting maybe a little less, but this is pretty par for the course from Reynas I've seen.
They're playing fast
Flash
again. Here
onto
they come.
Site. The Jet and the Reyna, no fear. Straight out. Spectre picking up a quick frag. Hyper with a refrag. Dasher picking up Hyper. We have a lot of trades going back and forth. Either way, Dasher seems a little unsure on what we should be doing, potentially trying to bait them into the waiting crosshair of Ban. I know you want to push into sewers, is what Ban is saying right now. I know you want to come take a little peek.
Full rotate coming on. Brim is almost over to C.
Into the chamber.
They've read it. Here, Omen is rotating through.
Ban's out. Nobody knows. Made a footstep. Oh, Ban. That was beautiful. That was a really nice look. I really like the team play between the Brimstone and the Jet there with like the phantom footsteps running away. He really tried to sell it, but unfortunately they weren't buying.
Here they come, full force. Only one swung, but he took it.
Wide swings.
Wide swings. And
Metro
the DQs.
CC.
This is going to be a banger.
That was a big flip around there.
So, like, Brim just took off halfway through the round, even though they were still fighting it out on A.
I think what the play was there is Brim had bomb, and Brim got bomb down. So it's like I understand what they were going through. I think they were hoping for the chamber to maybe pick up, at least one frag with the rotate there into the A connector, and maybe the Jet being able to pick one up too. I think the groundwork for that round was set really nicely. It's just the capitalization wasn't quite there.
We got a full stack looking at grass.
True.
Bomb. Put the bomb down.
We're out mid looking for picks this round.
Looking for picks.
And the real yay. A long.
Oh, we just heard
yell.
yell in the background. That means something
Shimmy
happened.
picking up a quick frag. They've been incredibly aggro outside of A here.
Unbelievable.
Jet posting up. Watching the push into main. Could make contact with Arena here. Not quite. We're going to be backing off, going our separate ways. Setting up to get into mid. IP in the back of sight. Still rocking the Spectre.
Looking like it may be a B plant.
A little bit of info. A little bit of smokes down.
Playing careful.
Second peek. That was a very bold play.
Yeah.
I mean, you get it. You get the dismiss. I think you kind of have to play like that. So I think we're doing okay here.
Sorry, I'm not doing great. Spikes down, spotted.
4 versus 3, more smokes going down. 3 versus 2. The Sova util is really doing a lot here. Witter playing post plant. We got a Spectre. We got a Sheriff. And the Sova is sneaking in. One frag. Doesn't pick up the player backside. No info there.
Jet v Jet.
1 versus 1 Jets here.
You know what's going to be said regardless. Jet diff.
True.
Oh. Missed the corner read. What a round.
Really good hustle, I think, from what is that, Witter? The fake defuse there, and almost had him backside. I mean, they moved from backside to the box. Not bad. Not bad guess.
Maybe a call from someone that thought something. It's hard to tell.
It is hard to say. I really like the flank from Sova there and the patience from Jet sitting bottom mid. It seemed like things were going okay up until that point. Posturing up C long here. We've got the rifles, and we're peeking into the Omen.
Hey, shout out Wide-Joy. Hashtag Wide-Joy.
Save Wide-Joy.
Save the Wide-Joy.
Is that a cheeky one-way down long?
Yes, it is.
I've never seen that before. That is incredible. These Metro CC proving to be doing their homework.
Yeah.
And here comes the tag.
And Omen's picked off.
Any capitalization on that? Doesn't look like it.
No.
We've got a little bit of info, but we're going back to mid where there's 2 players waking. Double swing.
Oh.
The Jet able to dash out. Unfortunately,
Sova doesn't move that fast.
Yeah, doesn't have that in his repertoire.
Must be his diet.
Whoa! That was a cheeky headshot. And they're busting onto site here. 1 versus 5.
And they got the read on him. He's got to rotate out.
Exactly where he is.
And he's surrounded.
Nice little 1v1 through the window. Quick frag. Can we reset enough here to pick up a couple more? They're onto him. Full-on manhunt.
How many do you send out, though? I mean,
Metro
it's equal, right?
CC, played by Harrison Ford, is tracked down by the 4 enemy players.
Harrison?
He was in that movie. Where he's like on the... He's like, what is it called? The Fugitive? Is that the movie?
Yes. You're making far too obtuse cultural references.
Only a reference if you're over the age of 25.
Spikes down. Looks like they're setting up for the mid again. Clearly, they both.
I've been told I'm not allowed to make any more references.
That's not true.
It's looking like we have a nice little default setup again from Unknown Army. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah. Why would you change it?
But the double stack on C long.
Hiko
here,
God Arrow.
this
Back of
is
sight.
Instantly shut down.
Well,
They've seen it before.
Watched it a lot.
Tier 3 sub.
I love this.
This smoke is sick.
Did you just say tier 3 sub?
There he goes up. They know the arrow. Nice little tag backside. But do they suspect the chamber? I don't think they checked the corner with the drone there.
No.
This is a really nice looking lurk, and he's got the TP set up too to get out.
Here comes the rotation.
Through window.
Jet's coming up. They don't know Jet's here. They
Alt
don't know
popped.
the blades are out.
We're sitting behind the box. Not even a gun barrel to be poking out here. This is a wacky lurk.
This could be brutal.
Don't fall asleep. Oh!
Oh.
They checked it.
Great peek by Ye. Is it the real Ye? Oh, I don't know.
Might be.
Shimmy.
Shimmy with a quick little refrag. Nice little rotation there, too. Where is this?
Good util.
And
they're pulling back. They're rotating. They got 43 seconds. They got plenty of time to get to their site. Looks like it's going to C through Garuja.
Ban is holding B. 4 HP.
Well, he's looking for pick, right?
Yeah.
Gotta be, right? Going through spawn. Almost going to... Oh.
That was very close. Crosshair was exactly where you wanted it to be, but unfortunately 4 HP isn't going to do it for you. Nice little blind ult here. One tag, guess wrong. Unlucky. I think...
Good default places, though.
Like sometimes using your ultimate is more about making a statement than
creating
it is
space.
An impact. Yeah, space created.
Definitely, right? Like when they got him in sight.
That's a nice little TP setup, actually. A lot of
down.
forethought.
Another 1v1, 2v1?
1v2. D-Ace. Ace? Aki? How do you pronounce that? Either way.
Playing.
Ring around the Rosie with the box.
Unknown Army, 4-1.
They played it really
so
well.
if I'm the winners, I call a timeout here. I don't know if they're allowed timeouts in this or not, but this is, they got to reset a bit.
Yeah, that's true. You.
So I'm not sure what this that. I am totally surprised by the Jet and Reyna play.
From both teams.
Or
specifically from the winners, Jet and Reyna.
Both. Like I'm not seeing the classic blast your way into sight, double flash smoke on top of, boxes kind of thing.
Double updraft, dash in back of smoke.
Yeah.
That is true. But I think it also is a little bit hard to play that aggro. And perhaps the winner has more of an aggressive sided lineup here. Nice little easy pick.
Nice window pick.
Was that my man Hyper? It certainly was.
Yeah. Your man Hyper.
Easily 4v3.
This is still winnable either way. Oh, I'm not sure how they missed the shot there. Surprising to me.
Bentel G, I think was their name. Nice shot. Yeah, ping difference.
They're on the same ping, Kevin.
That wide swing.
Wide swing.
Mods, please.
Ping. Here comes the flash. Here comes the Reyna.
We're 3v1 onto C site here.
Saving the smoke, waiting.
If we wait longer, it will be a 3v2. The intel goes out, though. This is looking pretty nice. Brimstone ult buying the space. Unfortunately, it doesn't push him out wide enough. Still picking up the frag, though. Metro CC in the clutch situation here.
Really enjoying the intelligence of the players on both teams.
Timing.
Grim down.
Timing. You wish you did the Molotov earlier. Oh. So close.
I believe that Unknown Army is right next door to us.
Is that who's next door? We're having some knocking on the wall.
Yeah.
I think we are a little bit delayed, though, so...
Yeah, we are on a...
Could be foreshadowing.
I don't think we are.
Yeah, we are. I think we are.
Well, I'm really impressed, actually, with Unknown's Army showing up so far.
Yeah,
I think the winners, very commanding 13-1 performance. You see that as a tournament entry.
Mm-hmm.
You see such a decisive victory.
Yeah, and maybe they're just not hunkered down.
We didn't even look, is what they're saying. We didn't even check the tournament standings. We're out into grass. Smoke is going to go down. Going to have to peek into this chamber. He's got the TP set up.
Silva's already been tagged out. It's crazy. Jet's got a great angle here.
Yeah, really nice damage onto the Silva there. He's going to be playing pretty safe from the looks of things into the B connector there. TP out, and we're switching positions to hold the garage door.
Really interesting, Reyna and Jet, no flash into the middle. Both are available.
This is a little spooky, the bomb on the Silva there.
There they go.
And we're into B site, dimmed in. Molly is down, double smokes. There's that jet dash that you were looking for.
Spike down mid.
Wow.
Maybe had everybody looking.
Yikes.
Man, a force to be reckoned with. Into the bomb site.
Yep.
Not letting the teammates' deaths
Blades
go
are out,
unavenged.
picked off by a classic.
Unfortunately, Witter. What was that you're saying earlier? Jet diff?
Jet diff, yeah.
Not sure if it applies.
30
No.
seconds
In that
left.
exact situation,
I don't think so either.
we'll take it. Bomb is down, though. The real Ye will potentially take the gunfight here. needs to guess correctly. There's a lot of angles to check.
Got it.
Hyper.
Great angle to watch that sight on, too.
Nice little peek over the box.
Yeah.
Hope you don't catch a bullet to the forehead.
Ouchie. They hurt. Okay, let's see the buy here. Okay, so Jet's on the op.
The operator. Online.
Yeah.
Hopefully the winners can swing this. I think Witter has been pretty adamant about these fights down A long. You know?
Big differential here. Like the duelists on Unknown Army are delivering. They're obviously, we don't have the statistic, but I mean, obviously they're winning their entry frags.
I think unless you have the op, it is a little bit tough to play Jet on defense.
Oh yeah.
There's not much you can do once you use that initial dash. You can maybe play some cheeky off angles, you know, getting up on top of boxes and stuff. But aside from that, it's a pretty tough go of things.
Yeah. Just saw the util.
Yeah, not going to get much off of that drone besides the fact that there is somebody in there.
Brim has still got the spike. They're waiting on grass. Looking
Really?
for a pick.
Heavily favoring mid, actually, which seems unique to me. I feel like B bomb site can be a rough go.
Yeah.
But it looks like they're holding the flanks pretty well. Witter, patient as ever. Here they come. Sees the leg.
Oh.
Misses the shot, but we're out scot-free. Not a single point of damage taken. Able to back up and reset the angle.
But the information already, 2 people out of the B site, moved over into the A. Reyna's now waiting to see what's going on.
I think if you're Unknown Army here, you're pretty hesitant to push into the site. You know that there's a jet op. You know that there's probably a rotation also. But
running out of time, I think, though.
30 seconds is quite a while.
30 seconds.
How long was planted the bomb tank? 4? 4.5? Blind ult. Connecting on 2. Oh my gosh, D-Ace is getting them into the bomb site. The Hunter's Fury is the can opener they needed. Can they capitalize on it? Ban with a quick frag. Dasher picking up 2. And here comes Hyper.
Flank down.
The rotation into the smoked off heaven. This is an extremely tough situation to be in. 4v1, you're smoked off. They probably know where you're coming from. You are stomping up a storm up those stairs. And let's see if we can pick up a couple frags here. We're still watching the flank, though, so maybe the info isn't out.
Bodies everywhere. I think if they swing together... Oh, didn't even...
Cleaned up by Ban.
Great
Really
job.
good swing there. Really good crosshair placement. I think that was an incredible ult.
Yeah, like blind, too.
Yeah, straight blind, picks up 2 tags, picks up 1 kill.
Crazy.
And you're in. During, like, everybody's jumping around trying to dodge it, too. The absolute pandemonium that causes, that was very well coordinated for what was seemingly a hard round. Down to the last couple seconds there.
Kevin, can you pull up the buy for us, please? Take a look at alts. So Sheriff's...
Offing. Ultimate time.
Ultimate?
Let's play.
Let's play.
Hyper?
Oh, look at that.
Really quick frag all the way down C long, though.
Wow.
Nice shot. That was a pretty big wide swing from the Jet, though. Immediately punished, TP'd out, resets onto the angle. We have Omen
Reyna's on the lurk.
Wood.
Reyna's on the lurk.
The Reyna lurk.
Coming back. Gonna work through
garage. Are they going to crash into that chamber?
Jet's coming up to play the lurk, and they're on the rotation.
Reyna deciding, nope, this feels a little bit scary. I am backing off into B site. And honestly, I don't blame them.
Interesting how both teams have now reset, and they're feeling out where to go.
4 versus 5. This is anybody's round here, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
The tempo was really set. Even though we're on eco guns here, I think it was
really set. They don't know where
set
Jet is. They don't know
peak.
Jet's waiting. Is they're going to come through the A.
The Jet lurk. Oh, classic isn't enough to do it.
No.
That was a really nice off-angle play, though.
It was.
Bentel was, Ben?
Is that what they're yelling at you? No. Oh.
30 seconds left.
Ben wasn't checking that off-angle. Going through long there is what I was trying to comment on. But ended up picking up the frag anyways. Again, this really hard retake.
Chamber is still rotating way too late.
Bomb's not down, though. Planter is flashed.
Down.
The full eco? We don't know where he is. In the smoke. Peeks out.
Dead.
Quick little pickup from Shimmy on the gun we
Hyper
got
on
the ground.
Shimmy, shimmy.
The best kind of gun is the free gun.
I can't disagree.
Yeah. You spend $900 on a sheriff.
Yeah.
$2,000 upgrade.
A thrifty. That's got to be big for their momentum and for their self-confidence.
You don't got to be an economics major to know that one. Supply and demand.
Supply and demand.
3 rifles coming out. I feels like we haven't had too many full buy rounds from the winners so far.
It's going to be full buys this time around.
Yeah, kind of a tough go so far. So let's see what we can make with the rifles.
The thrifty
here.
was huge. Like, it can swing the momentum now. I mean, now they got to deliver with the rifles. Unknown Army's probably been given their wake-up call and goes, okay, maybe we were just sort of easing off the gas a bit.
I think a 5-7 or even an 8-4 for the winners here is pretty favorable. Because you have such an aggressive style, both team and lineup.
Yeah.
You have IP on Reyna, just like the amount of aggression you can put through on that character is really well, and IP so far has shown up in a big way in this event. That being said, we are kind of feeling each other out in the early...
Trying to get the easy pick. And nobody's giving anything away now.
A little bit of info, a little bit of picks. We know that the guns are in the hands of the winners now.
Yeah.
So probably playing a little bit safer, seeing some little cheeky lurks here, making sure that we can punish any flanks that are coming up from the defenders here.
Okay, the duelists are heading into A.
In the early rounds, we saw a lot of that happening. Hard read.
Reyna runs sewers, Jets running it down long.
Bombs deep there too, and actually no player playing on A. They're opting just to maybe play the retake here. Either that or this chamber down long is really selling it. They're fully backed off A site. 4 teammates in, bombs going down. That was a really nice play. Ye died for the cause, but I think...
it's a great plant.
Yeah, value was
here comes the
definitely
retake.
Procured.
They're going to wait for all 4.
Very patient play.
Dead.
Another blind.
Another blind.
Easy connections. Oh my gosh, can't quite predict. But it's enough.
Counter
the pick
ult.
goes down. Huge Brimstone ult, completely halting all of the
1v2.
momentum from the Hunter's Fury there.
1v2.
Molly goes out.
This time.
Shimmy.
Doesn't get.
Was a wide swing.
That was a wide swing.
We were in the race car for that one.
No, BMW is not in this game. Stay on task.
We were coming
7-3.
around that corner.
7-3. So the winners need to, pull this round.
I think one more round from winners, and you're not in Scaryville.
Yeah, especially on this map.
That being said, 9-3 curse.
Ooh, I believe.
We haven't talked about it yet this tournament.
Which is convenient for our listeners.
We haven't had the opportunity.
The 9-3 curse is so real, it's ridiculous.
That's so true.
Even Shaz talks about it on Sentinels.
The winners maybe have that mentality right now. Witter. Was that that did not connect?
Did not.
Either way, you're out scot-free. You're able to take the gunfight again. You're out scot-free. We're taking it again, baby. Round 3.
He's on a Marshall.
That's true. You kind of got you got that faster ADS or ASD, ADAD, the faster strafe time with the Marshall is what I'm trying to communicate.
Did not know that.
Nice
IP
little
coming
pick from
through.
IP. Yeah, you're quite fast with your ability to strafe versus the operator.
Numbers is in.
Nice little tag down long.
Still pushing B.
We're seeing this chamber just hanging out, but it's okay. Nobody's on C site.
Reyna
making her way in.
Knows
a little bit of spam
there.
through the wall. That's 2 players into Garagi.
3.
And we're straight into C site here. Little drone
nice
goes
drone.
out. Comms go out. Hey, we got 3 fellas coming into garage. I'm just looking like that's as far as it'll go. They can't quite get the frag that they need to get the momentum. 4 versus 5 here, and again, the clock is ticking down. It's looking like they're trying to force something into the back of B site. Ben getting picked up by... Oh my gosh, it wasn't enough. Getting picked up by the Sova Dart, easily getting the frag. Hyper... Where was that from even? Dasher straight through the smoke. Nice crosshair placement. Benny chilling in the back of sight still.
The ace puts it down.
Eyes focused on where they're coming from.
And now...
Nice little Omen ult for some info there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it. Straight into the waiting crosshair of Benny.
Oh, they both miss.
Fortunate.
Brim doesn't miss.
Dasher went huge.
Yeah, the clutch double. Triple. 4K for Dasher.
Unknown Army is really showing up.
Yeah. I mean, really showing up. They found their legs underneath them. Full buys on everything.
That all being said, though, 9-3 curse.
9-3 curse. It's real.
I wouldn't count anybody out of this match yet.
Yeah.
We got full rifles, if you squint, on both teams. Looking like we got some wacky guns going on the winners, but I think the Guardian is a pretty solid choice, especially on a map like this where there's a lot of long sight lines.
Yes,
maybe,
I agree.
Maybe tap a few heads, maybe shoot through a couple walls.
So we're recon into A. Everyone's running, even Chamber.
This is looking like a pretty big clash onto the A bomb site here. This is the most decisive push we have seen all game from Unknown Army. Usually they like to play defaults. Still, though, Chamber is lurking on the C. I really like that, I think.
Yeah.
It's so hard on a map like this
Jets
where
in.
there's 3 bomb sites. Metro CC picking up a quick frag. Instantly traded by DAs. And they're
Trades back and forth. Shimmy coming through. Dasher taking out Shimmy. It's back and forth.
Classic to the head. I think this is winnable.
Not what you get caught by this.
And he's in.
He's in. Didn't know he was in.
Sneaks in, catches him reloading. And we have... Is that Shimmy playing lineups? No. But we might think it's playing lineups.
He knows where he is.
The mental game is strong here. If I'm this Chamber, I'm thinking it's lineups. I'm no longer thinking it's lineups. But good play.
Waiting. He
Tab
halved it. Didn't know it was halved. Oh. And got him. What a play.
That's so tough. That's so tough if you're DAs.
So here's the problem now. They don't have the 9-3 curse playing for them. It's the 8-4 break, which you said earlier was winnable.
I think this is winnable.
Yeah.
I think this is looking pretty solid, I think, for the winners. If they can really set the tempo here with this pistol round, really get the duelist doing duelist things, get the jet into the bomb site, get the flashes online, I think we could be looking good here.
Do they play it fast? Like they go full aggro all the way down C to start?
I kind of like how teams have been playing pretty slow. I just would like to see more commitment. Like when you actually get that engagement after playing defaults, I would like to see more commitment.
Yeah.
Like so far we've seen 2 styles of play. People either go fast or they go slow. I think you kind of got to mix the two, especially when the information game is going to be so prevalent. Benny going huge first half.
Oh!
On top of the box, all the way from downtown.
Bam,
the sheriff headshot.
Baby.
The momentum is completely stopped on the C side. Trying to pick up another one through smoke. Yay. 2 headshots. Not bad. But yeah, what I was saying is it's pretty tough, I think, like when you're playing slow and when you like you know for a fact that the enemy team is calming to each other, like you're not playing matchmaking. So I think there is definitely diminishing returns to playing slow in situations like this, because if there's info going out, things are being done about it, and they're probably smart things. Jumping out straight into the lurk of Ye. Ye really showing up on both these pistol rounds, I think.
Excellent work.
The real Ye.
Both teams have used that angle underneath window.
Ye.
B window. Oh.
Info on the last person. Can Ye pick it up? Not for the fans. I'm still a fan.
We're all fans.
Little fight.
Oh, gunfight. Traded back and
4
forth.
HP.
They're surrounding him.
This is tough. Nice
Gets
headshot.
the pick. Gets the reload.
Here comes the Silva in through long, playing it very slowly. Unfortunately, your assistance will not be needed. I've got this covered, says Dasher.
Yes. But still, that was a great series of gunfights back and forth.
That was a very close round. A lot of excitement.
Kills spread evenly across the board for the winners. Everyone's stepping up to do things. And
That's very true.
Bente Log having a great game. The buys. Your buddy Bon.
I think Bon.
Bon.
Double A. Tough one.
Oh, Marshall.
Benny, though. The first person to lock in this game. We were commenting on it.
Delivering.
Who were we to say?
It's Reyna, though. You can always say.
That's very true.
Smoke's down. Looks like they're pushing
This is
B.
kind of an interesting smoke setup. Seen from the defenders here. Nice little lurk. Big crossfire. The triple crossfire, actually. This is going to be tough to push into. Yep. IP going down. Really trying to make something happy for the team there. I think that's what you got to do on the Reyna.
Yep.
But we're getting cleaned up. Peeking one at a time. Things are not going as planned.
Pink with a buddy.
And we have Metro.
With a classic. Nice gun buddy, though. Coordinated well.
Great skin.
It's an onk.
Beautiful.
Touching. Who's going to get him? Oh, he doesn't see him coming from behind. Is it going to be a knife?
I hope not. That'd be very sad. D-Ace deciding to back off. We're playing it safe. I like that.
Yeah, there's that angle.
Very good.
That B window angle, both teams have used it successfully.
It's so tough, yeah. Especially when you're like probably stressed that there's somebody's going to peek B mid, and then you have to worry about beside you. It's really hard to clear both of those without a teammate, or unless you're coming from grass.
Yeah, and both have used it successfully. 10-4. Good buddy.
This is tough to come back from here. I think.
Yeah.
We do have a little bit of a buy scrape together, though. We got 2 Spectres and a Marshal. 3 Spectres and a Marshal. And Ye is 1 ult point off the operator here.
So, possibilities.
Doesn't look like they're going to try and feed him it, though. It is pretty tough to get that one down long, especially against rifles. So I understand.
Here comes the B push again. I thought that they had solved the B push, but apparently...
We do have a little bit of a lurk in sewers that is maybe getting pushed into. Looking like they just missed each other there. The double...
Oh, they're not going to suspect the double.
They see him?
No, they think there's 2.
Do they guess correctly?
No, they're dead.
Oh, the Bucky coming in huge. The Bucky double kill. Ye's got the ultimate online. This could swing the round. Absolute. At first, I was definitely questioning the force buy here, but that is colossal. Deciding to hold the ultimate, maybe we need it for next round.
Maybe.
Smart man. In that situation, my lizard brain is smashing the ultimate button as soon as I possibly can.
Yes, well.
Nice little frag from Dasher, picking up the 2-piece.
5v1. Save the gun.
Rifles?
They're going to come hunting. They're coming hunting.
Doesn't look like they have quite locked down where Witter is, but they're going to be onto it soon. Process of elimination.
They walked by. They didn't check this corner yet.
No spike, though, and you're in a 1v5 situation, and we're slowly eliminating where you can be hiding.
Yeah, but they need to work together. Sova's isolated himself now.
Unknown Army, again, showing that they are here playing to win, not playing to get frags. They're playing this incredibly safe.
Yeah.
Nice. They know exactly
where he is now.
Beautiful. Can they get the frag after time? Not quite.
They did. Not after time.
That's... Unknown Army is playing very patiently and very smart. Like, a lot of these rounds where you could get overconfident very easily. You could be like, hey, this one's in the bag, go hunt and get the kill, and accidentally fumble the bag, you know, lose 4 1v1s in a row. They are completely eliminating the chance to do that.
They're doing their due diligence.
Absolutely. The anti-clutch from Unknown Army has been superb so far.
The anti-clutch. I think we have a t-shirt.
No clutching allowed.
BMW.
Automatic. That's a cheeky little arrow.
It is.
Shut down immediately. And we're cruising into sewers.
They are slamming into A.
That's IP running through the
gun.
smoke. This is bold. Nice little trade.
Straight through.
Let's see if we can pick it up.
Get that one.
Easy spray. Big frags from the winners.
Nice job. Excellent aggression. Maybe they weren't going fast enough against Unknown Army.
Yeah, that's true. They were shut down pretty quickly, though, from Unknown Army. It's looking like Vaughn. Whoa!
Oh!
What a flick. That was something.
We need to get someone to sponsor the flick of the day.
2 more, please.
Here we go. They're set up, playing patient. Are they going to play patient, though? Did they learn?
Oh! Vaughn, very well played.
Yeah.
Things were going very well. That first flick really sending a message, I think, regardless of if the round was won or
He's
not.
going to look back at that flick and be happy with it. How can you not be happy?
That's a clip.
Yeah.
A little bit unlucky with that shooting straight down. Kind of hard with those very extreme angles. Your mouse starts to behave a little funnily.
Got a sort of a half buy kind of thing. Well, full shields. We got a bulldog and we got a classic on hyper, unless he's got his ult up, which he does, of course.
Vaughn on the operator. Where are we going to see that? Straight down mid, standing on the. What would you say that is? Oh, the gong. Standing on the gong. Yeah, the back of B side. We have seen quite a bit of play coming through the mid lane here, so probably as good a place as any to put the operator. Let's see if they can suspect that they've got one and maybe try and avoid these longer sight lines or play the util game.
Here we come. Is they're going to poke this? Oh, they just timing, right?
Each other. There was that split second of the sight line being on Hyper. So I think the Sova saw him, but I'm not sure if Hyper saw the Sova. From our perspective, it didn't seem like it. And here they are right into the waiting operator, whiffing the first shot, luckily. And they're trying to capitalize on that bolt slide time. Hyper able to get that operator out of those hands.
Ye trades.
And
Ye takes off IP.
Into the bomb site. There's been a lot of smoke pushes this game.
Lots of smoke.
Metro CC setting up backside for the post-plant play. And the operators still... They don't see Ye able to insert himself onto site straight on the other side of that box. That could be a power position.
Last player standing.
They still don't know. Okay, now they know.
Now they know.
Oh.
And they swung at the same time.
That was very smart.
Excellent work again.
Yeah, as soon as he got that first pick, the comms went out. Easy double spring.
6-11.
Nice little alert from Ye. Very patient, though.
Is it the real Ye, though? We don't know yet.
We'll have to go take a look in the other room and see if Ye.
Dasher is delivering from Broom as well.
That's true. 20 and 9 on a Brimstone. That's
29
pretty
and
impressive.
10. 29 and 10.
I can't believe I did not see the double-digit assists.
Like, is this like a double-double?
Triple double?
No, we're not sponsored by Tim's either.
Oh yeah. I don't even know it.
He owns OKG.
Oh, one of our sponsors, OverKlocked Games, Edmonton, Alberta.
You're killing me, man.
Is this 2 operators again in mid? No. We're on a save round here. I wasn't paying attention.
Sorry, I got
It's okay.
champion skin.
Nice little spray through the store on Dasher. This is looking like an interesting setup against E-Long.
It's really all a fake, though, in the mid. They're now looking at long C. They don't realize where Reyna is.
It's been a pretty tough go so far in Garagi for both teams.
Yes.
I don't think we've seen a successful Garagi push.
That was a great
Nice pick from Benny. Ultimate's online.
Empress flying.
We're back into the bomb site. Doesn't suspect that Jet has inserted themselves that deep into the bomb site. And here comes the real Ye.
Spike down.
Reyna in Empress, unfair.
The bullets shoot too fast.
Defenders 12-6.
Benny. Racking them up. What are we at? 30 frags?
21.
How many we got, Benny?
21?
Match
23. Sorry,
23.
Benny. The real Benny.
The real Benny.
Look at this. Like, seriously. 10 assists?
I think it's really easy to get assists on Brimstone currently. Because if you smoke somebody off and they come through the smoke, that's an assist. And if somebody gets a frag while still, that's an assist too. Like they buffed, they really buffed the ability for support players to get onto the scoreboard, which I like. Because I think for the first little bit of this game, it was really hard for it to like detect those things. So it's good that they started doing it.
Did not know that. I love that arrow. I'm going to steal that lineup.
Yeah, really 3 players there, and then straight through the wall.
What?
Was that a wall bang? It was. Yeah, straight through the wall.
Crazy.
Nice shot, Ye. And we're clearing all the corners here. Jet dash onto site. You love to see it. Straight into the smoke. D-Ace, able to pick it up. Almost.
Almost.
And Metro CC's got the info. That's a tough one. Unknown Army, going huge.
There is no game delay because they just hooted when this.
That's true.
There is no stream delay.
Unknown Army is in high spirits. I don't know if you can hear them through the microphone. We are.
Oh, a stream delay,
cheering.
Not a game delay.
We are slapping the table.
24. Our boy Benny.
Not to be followed up by Dasher though. 21 and 10, 11 assists. That is a big game if you're a Brimstone player.
It is. It's pretty huge.
I think you're happy to have that game.
Very, very interesting. I wonder, like, I can see where these teams, I can see where we end up seeing these teams play again. And I wonder if they learn anything from one another, if the winners will adapt their strategy. What would you do? Like, was it just guns, or was it strategy, or did they not have a way to stop the B? Like, they locked down the B push, and they kept going there.
Seems like, maybe a little bit of change in strat. The gunfights maybe were also not there. Just like shots were not being hit. Like, the winners were getting into some good situations, I think, but there was just these very smart insertions of lurkers into spots where, like, it's really hard to predict somebody being there, and just getting a couple quick kills, and then the round's over from there, basically. Like, the swing and momentum is just so huge from those quick lurks.
Good thoughts.
So I think kind of a tough situation. That being said, at the end of this game, Reyna, what's the verdict?
Sorry, I can't get behind the Reyna. I think Reyna, like, the Reyna delivered, don't get me wrong. The play was great, but would it be any better if, I mean, What if they were on Raze? I don't know. I
True.
guess maybe my problem is I don't like Reyna. It just seems
Well,
a broken agent in design.
Doug, I am nothing if not a man of science, and I'm going to have to say one game is too small a sample size.
Wow.
Hopefully we can see Reyna picked again this tournament and make a more decisive call on the matter.
Let me guess. You also are a fan of Yoro and Neon in pro play.
Tough to say. I would like to see both of them. That
Okay.
being said,
We're going to get the next game ready to go.
we're coming to you live from OKG Gaming, Edmonton, Alberta, for all your gaming needs.
Full ASMR stream available on Second Audio Channel.
And we'll catch you guys after this break.
Peace out.
I believe we are going into loser semis?
Or winner semis.
Loser semis or winner semis. Thank you very much. Catch you guys after the break.